Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of 7 Beer Reviews. Today I'm excited to show you guys a beer that I teased in my first video, Green Man Tart Berry. This is a Berliner Weiss with berry flavors, and I think it's really good. It's a great example of a Berliner Weiss. One of the first times I had a Berliner Weiss in a bar, it came out looking a lot like this. Don't really remember what that one was, but this is a really tasty looking and overall pretty good beer. Coming in at about 4.2% ABV out of Asheville, North Carolina by Green Man Brewing. This is a staple that I grab almost every other time that I go to the store, and I think you guys should try it. It's pretty good. Now, we'll dive into our normal criteria here and take a look at its visuals. Now, the art off front is really nothing special. If you're a fan of It's Always Sunny, you may have been expecting another Green Man, but this one's cool too. It's a guy basically made of plants. Looks like he's coming out of a garden, like he's popping out of a bush at you. Just regular pink purple label that mimics quite well the look of the beer. So we'll go ahead and pop it open. It's got a little fizz to it off the top, so careful for that. And also, when you're grabbing yours at the store, I had this happen a couple times, and I don't know if it'll happen to you, but there was a little bit of black crud on the very top of the can. You might want to look for that and maybe wash it off. Don't let that deter you, but, you know, don't drink it either. Alright, the fizz has settled down a little bit. Berliner Weiss can be a very frothy style, so I'm expecting a little bit of head here. Yeah, there it goes. We'll get there. Maybe we'll have a few sips out of the can first. So very heady, but otherwise, if you could tell, it's very cloudy and purple, kind of purple berry cherry looking. Let's let that settle. So the visual overall is quite appealing. It's simple, but okay. I'm not going to hold the art against it any. Visuals will come in at about a 5 here. The head is a little, off-putting, but it's dissipating, and it's not going to really detract from the overall taste here. Coming to taste, you just get a lot of blueberry, I guess wild berry is what they're going for there, maybe a little some strawberry, but it's like a soda almost. It's got a very light, but also kind of, I'm not going to go as far as grape, but it's definitely blueberry, feel. A little mouthy, a little bit of yeast at the end. Overall, a little on the light side. That goes quick. For taste, this is actually right on the head for Berliner Weiss. I think it comes in pretty average at about a 4. Coming into style, it's a pretty good example, I think. Berliner Weiss, it's one that I would hope to get one on tap if I was out somewhere and was handed this. I think that's about a 5. It's very drinkable. That's going to be one of its better qualities and why you might want to get it more often. That is drinkable to a tune of about a 6 out of 7. It's not tart really as much as the Tart Berry name would imply. It's pretty mild for sours, and I think pretty drinkable. A little on the light side, you might say refreshing. It's that kind of term you don't want to use with a beer because it intends is a little more watered down, but I think there's still a good bit of the berry flavor. It just goes down really easy. I think that's a merit, not a detriment. Now for the X factor, Berliner Weiss is a style that I think has great examples of fruit mix and non-fruit mix, just wheat varieties, and I think this doesn't really scream anything special. It could be a lot stronger in the berry flavors, that sort of refreshing feel, that lightness, that easy go down feel. You would want to get a little bit more out of it. Some of the other fruit sours that I've reviewed recently had a much mouthier, stronger feel and aftertaste to it. This goes down pretty quickly. It'll be a 3 out of 7 on the X Factor. Now, it's going to win though because it's 4-pack for 10 or 11 bucks of some pretty good Berliner Weiss. Its value really brings it out. It's a little bit over average, 5 out of 7 on the value. It's pretty accessible too. If you're in the East, if you're in North Carolina, I'm in the Triangle area, and I see this in a lot of different little bottle shops. And like I said, it's not very expensive. I would grab a 4-pack every time I'm out. I hope you guys give it a shot. I really love the Green Man Tart Berry. Hope you guys let me know what you think. See you next time.